Pay attention, Commanders family. Things are heating up at camp hotter than asphalt in August. One of our linemen, a third-round pick, got surprisingly cut from the team due to an injury. Who could it be? What does this mean for our offensive line? If you thought the surprises were over, think again. Stick around till the end, because this is just the beginning. And speaking of heavyweights, the vets are stepping up and making their voices heard in the locker room. Two of our most seasoned players are ready to lead the offense this season. These vets aren't messing around. They're in beast mode. If you're wondering who they are and how they'll impact the game, don't go anywhere, because this news is on fire. But hold up. It's not all drama on the field. Nike just dropped a bombshell with the new Commanders kit. The Air Zoom Pegasus 41s are straight fire. Want to know how to get your hands on them and what makes them so special? You can't miss a single second of this video. Subscribe right now, smash that like button if you love the Commanders, and stay with us because what's coming up is scorching hot. Hail to the Redskin. Can someone explain to me what's going on in Washington? Let me tell you something. When you pick a player in the third round of the draft, you expect him to be a key piece of your team, right? Of course you do. But here we are talking about Ricky Stromberg, an offensive lineman who just got cut by the Commanders. Now I ask you, how did we get to this point? A third-round pick, who should be out there protecting our quarterback, is being pushed aside. Is this really necessary? I think there's more to this story than meets the eye. Stromberg, former Arkansas Razorback, was selected during the Ron Rivera era. He was the 97th pick in 2023, and even though some analysts projected him to go a bit later in the draft, the Commanders bet on him. But now, with a knee injury that sidelined him for 2 months, he's not only out of the starting lineup, he's not even on the practice squad. Let me tell you this, something doesn't add up here. If this guy was so promising, why aren't we taking care of him? Why are we letting him go just like that? Let's dive a little deeper into this. Last Monday, Jeremy Fowler from ESPN reported that Stromberg had undergone arthroscopic knee surgery. And here's where things get interesting. Right after that, the team signed other linemen, but not Stromberg. Instead, they brought in Julian Good-Jones and Max Sharping, a 6-season veteran who's bounced around a few teams. I ask you, is this really what's best for the team? Are we seeing a strategic move or just a knee-jerk reaction? And it's not just that, folks. There are other names on the team that, according to the official website, are listed incorrectly. Administrative errors or lack of attention to detail? This is the NFL. We can't afford these slip-ups. Now, let's be clear. Stromberg wasn't claimed by any other NFL team. Even so, let me tell you this. Once he's healthy, we'll likely see him on another team, and we might regret not keeping him around. Are we making the right decisions in Washington? I'm not so sure. Are we really ready to let Zach Ertz and Austin Ekeler take the reins of this offense? Let me tell you this. We're not talking about just any pair of veterans. We're talking about two pillars with an impressive track record. Now I ask, should we be worried because we haven't seen Ertz on the field during the preseason? I don't think so, and here's why. Look, the coaching staff, led by Dan Quinn, has been very clear. Ertz hasn't played yet, because we're being smart with him. It's not that he's injured. It's not that he's out of sync. On the contrary, the guy is so ready that we've had to protect him from himself. And you know what? That's exactly what we want from a leader on this team. Someone who dominates the field, but knows when to hold back for the right moment. Now let's talk about Austin Ekeler. This man is not just a running back. He's an unstoppable force who can play in any position in the backfield. Let me tell you this, don't be fooled by his size. Ekeler is possibly the strongest player we have, pound for pound. He's not just a good receiver, he's the kind of guy who, if you give him the ball, is going to break through defensive lines over and over again. So what does this mean for our offense? I think we're about to witness something special. Ekeler and Ertz are here not just to play, but to teach, to lead, and to help this young, fresh-faced team find its way in the NFL. And that chemistry they're building with Jaden Daniels, our starting QB, going to be crucial for our success this season. But here's the interesting part. Commanders Nation. The first game of the season is right around the corner, and it's going to be a huge challenge against the Buccaneers. Can these veterans, along with our young talent, orchestrate an upset in Tampa Bay? I ask you, do you believe Ekeler and Ertz have what it takes to lead this offense to victory? Because I think they do, and I want to know what you think. Commanders family, Let's get real. Nike just dropped their new Air Zoom Pegasus 41 Washington Commanders Edition sneakers. Now I ask you, do we really need another pair of official team shoes? I say yes, and here's why. First off, think about it. The 2024 season is just around the corner, and we all want to look sharp when we cheer on our team, right? These sneakers aren't just a style statement. They represent the pride of being a true Commanders fan. And if you're like me, you don't settle for less. I know you don't either. Now, let me tell you something. Is it worth spending $149.99 on these sneakers? I say if you're a true fan, if you feel like the team is part of your life, then yes, it's totally worth it. These aren't just any sneakers. Nike put their heart and soul into designing them with the passion and spirit of the Commanders. And before you think, oh, it's just a pair of shoes, think about how every step you take in them will carry the pride of the Commanders. But let's talk about what really matters. The impact of these sneakers on the fan base. Do you think having a special Nike edition will change anything on the field? Obviously not. But here's where it gets serious. Having something exclusive from the team creates a stronger bond between us, fans, and the team. It's a constant reminder of who we are and what we represent. So, the real question is, are you going to miss out on being part of this? Or are you going to join the wave of true fans who are already snapping them up? I say, don't get left behind. These sneakers are flying off the shelves, and if you wait too long, you might miss out. So if you haven't already, hurry up and get yours before it's too late. And now, I want to hear your thoughts. You think these sneakers really capture the spirit of the Commanders, or is it just another marketing ploy? Are you going to buy them, or let this opportunity pass? Drop your answers in the comments, because I want to know what the true Commanders fans think. Commanders fans, we've got a lot to talk about. From roster changes to exciting matchups and unique merchandise, this team keeps surprising us. The departure of Stromberg has sparked debate. Was it the right decision, or should we have kept him on the team? Share your thoughts in the comments. What would you do if you had to make these tough decisions? Looking ahead, we're facing a challenge in Tampa Bay. With veterans like Eckler and Ertz joining our young talent, expectations are sky high. Do you think these experienced players have what it takes to lead our offense to victory? What strategies would you like to see on the field? And speaking of news, what do you think about the new Commanders sneakers? Do they truly capture the spirit of our team? Or is it just another marketing move? Are you planning to get a pair, or are you passing this time? Commanders family, your passion and knowledge are the heart of this channel. I invite you to join our community by subscribing and turning on notification. Together, we'll break down every play, celebrate every win, and overcome every challenge. Let's grow this family. Don't forget to leave your comments and like this video if you love this team as much as I do. I want to read all your opinions and theories. See you in the next video. And remember, hail to the Redskins.